Hey, what's up, everybody? Yellow Turtle here with my co-host Beef. Welcome to another episode of the LUKSOfam podcast, brought to you by Keys. The LUKSOfam podcast is meant to be a short and informational show where we provide some takes on the latest LUKSO news in the space. Today, we're going to be diving into some exciting news from MaisonLYX. But before we do, Beef, how you feeling today?
Pretty good, pretty good. Weird thing happening though I've never seen in my total existence is that Canadian wildfires are so bad that now where I live, we're starting to have really bad air quality, and today and I think tomorrow are like the worst so far. So it's not cool. It's pretty nasty outside. Not New York City apocalypse nasty, but is that affecting your area too or no?
Yeah, the first time that it happened a couple of weeks back, there was a few days that it was smoky. I didn't realize it was still going on. It's just like not in the news for me, which is interesting.
Yeah, I've never heard of this like happening to this effect before in my total existence. So maybe it has and I just haven't been paying attention, but like this is ridiculous. I'm tired of these like things that are happening. They're like, this rarely happens, if ever. And then it's like, it's happening right now.
Yeah, and it's gonna happen every year after too.
Yeah. All right. You want to hop in?
Yeah, so on a lighter note, we got a text message yesterday from MaisonLYX. It's the first in a couple months. Do you want to explain what it said and what it might mean?
Yeah. So I got a text. Not everyone did, but you can contact MaisonLYX, their support, and they'll help you out with that. But the text said, GMOGs, yeah, we're OGs. The
Oh yeah.
world of M-LYX will be in your hands. Hint, M-LYX CTZ, and then it had like an ID emoji. What did you make of this? First off, did you get the text?
I did get the text.
Okay, that's good.
What did I make of this? That's a good question. I like being OGs. I don't really know what it means, right? Like there was a really cool video that was dropped with it that went out on Twitter and it's on their website. And each video that they kind of update, it reveals a little bit more. So that was interesting to see. We can dive into the video in a sec, but I have no idea what CTZ means. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, so I kind of have a theory on this. So I think that it says the world of MYX will be in your hands. And then if you combined it with like what we've seen in the video, we saw again MLYX. Is that how we're supposed to say it, or is it like M-LYX? I
Let's go with
guess.
M-LYX.
Yeah, M-LYX sounds better than MLYX. It's like I'm saying a robot name or something when I say it that way.
Elon Musk kid.
Yeah, yeah. But like it said that it'll be in your hands, and then in the video again we see this like character with like glowing aura skin and like the black hoodie, and then you see on the phone M-LYX. So I'm assuming we're definitely going to get like an app or just like a website, I guess, to go to, but I would hope that it would be an app because apps have way more potential. And then the whole CTZ thing with the ID emoji could be citizen.
Mm.
And then like the ID could be like your universal profile, or just the fact that if you signed up for this as an OG, you're going to get like the pass to go to this. It could be either of those things.
Right, yeah, because they're talking like it seems like it's building a world, right? Like in the video, like this person's running through this kind of futuristic cityscape, and yeah, this could be like a digital passport into that area, which would be
For
really
sure.
cool. I'm not sure what an app would look like at the moment. I don't know what Apple is up to as far as allowing crypto transactions within iOS apps. I know that was a big point of contention probably like 4 to 5 months back. You couldn't mint or token gate with any other tokens besides ones that were already in a wallet. Like you couldn't like reward someone with a token in an app for some reason. It was part of Apple's like terms of conditions or something. So I know that was a pretty big hiccup in the app development game of the crypto world. So I'm curious to see if they found a loophole or if Apple has changed its terms and conditions on that. But yeah, I'm not sure how that will work.
Yeah, Apple's been kind of confusing on that subject. Like they eventually allowed Uniswap, the app, to come on, but they did put up a fight for a while. But yeah, Uniswap successfully is on the App Store now. And then like a couple of weeks back, there was some Bitcoin like tipping app that made the news that said Apple was gonna like delist it from the App Store unless they disabled the tipping.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. They're sending mixed messages. But then they put the Bitcoin white paper hidden on their software.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about this.
Oh, I'll send you a link after this. But yeah, they like somebody found, and it was consistent because everyone checked afterwards that they had like installed the Bitcoin white paper in like every version of their software since like I don't know, almost the origin, I feel like. And it was
Really?
just like hidden and someone just found it within like the past year.
That's really interesting. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I,
pretty cool.
I don't know what to think about that.
I can't believe you didn't hear about that. Yeah, it was like a big thing. Everyone's like, "Is Satoshi Steve Jobs?" Or like that was the whole thing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, so anyway, we got lost in the weeds there. What did you notice in the video, if anything, that you could connect to like previous interviews that Marjorie's done?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I think the digital fashion space, right? So there's the person is wearing the hoodie. There's also like an avatar with, like you said, with this like shiny skin. It's running through like a metaverse world. Marjorie has been really keen on the metaverse and like throwing these like having these digital spaces. They've done a digital party before when they were live in Bogota at a party. So I think that like they'll probably build out their own digital world where you can take your phygital wearables into this world and then also track them on a universal profile, have them in real life, sync them up, maybe hopefully through an NFC chip or something along those lines. But yeah, like the world is kind of your oyster when you're talking digitally. So like these anyone can have their assets be running around in this digital world, and I think that's going to open up so many doors for the fashion industry. Because just looking at the dematerialized assets, Marjorie is always wearing these like extravagant dresses and these face masks and makeup, and it's all digital, and it looks so real. Like when you see a picture of it, you have to take a double look and check to make sure that it actually is an AR filter. So I think like those ideas definitely align. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it as well.
Yeah. So if you think back to that Mindi interview she did, she talked about how the world is kind of like a Truman show. And then when you like watched the video, you've seen the Truman show, right?
Yep.
Okay. So when you watch that new video that they released, it was kind of this world was like encased in this like translucent dome, kind of like the Truman Show, the dome, a controlled environment.
Mm.
And I don't know, I keep going back to how cool would it be for like, like what we talked about in one of our prior videos, if there were like celebrities or like just influencers or people that other people wanted to watch in this digital world, able to go to these digital stores and go shopping, because you really don't ever get to experience that with the celebrities, like to see them try on these other outfits or to see what they actually buy. So yeah, I don't know. They have a lot of potential there. And then she also said one other thing that she dropped. Do you remember what she said?
No, tell me.
So she said that at ECC in Paris, it will be activated.
Right, right. Which is less than a month away now.
Oh yeah, less than a month away. I'm super pumped. I think in the meantime though, they're going to be somewhere else, right?
Yeah. So what is it? Is it already this week or is it next week now? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Oh, 2 days from now. So this Thursday, Fabian and Marjorie are going to be speaking at Blockchance EU. And there's speculation or some talk around whether Fabian is going to announce the end of Discovery Month, because that started on May 23rd. So it's been a little bit over a month now, but we kind of knew that this could take, it was a soft month, right? We realized that there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that allow this Discovery Month to end, but it seems to be running smooth at the moment. They just announced an audit contest for smart contract developers with a prize pool of $100,000. So that gets me really excited. It's been almost a year. I think it's been pretty much a year since the hackathon announcement of last summer. So it's exciting to see them involving the community again and trying to make progress and get all these smart contracts audited, get more people involved in the LUKSO ecosystem and using these LSPs. So I think that's really, really exciting.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited to see. I don't want there to be things found during the audit, but I also do. It's like a catch-22. If there's something there, you want to know for sure. You don't want there to be some sort of issue. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that all plays out. Another thing Fabian could announce potentially over the next couple of days is, I don't know where I saw it, but I did see like someone did some sleuthing on the Explorer and did see that the team is going to be implementing the Shapella upgrade for mainnet. So if you remember, the Shapella upgrade allows you to withdraw or unstake your token. So that's the next logical step for the team to implement, since we are like that mirror of ETH and they've kind of battle tested that for us, and we're just kind of improving upon it with our standards. So it's good to see them implement this upgrade. Hopefully that means, yeah, we're nearing the end of the Discovery Month, and we should be looking forward to the full on launch. Whether or not universal profiles, those standards, are active when mainnet launches remains to be seen. What do you think about that? Do you think that they'll have universal profiles good to go, or you think it'll be a bit?
I think it could definitely be a little bit. Trying to think back to the timeline that came out in the third article right before the mainnet launch. I believe it the timeline put universal profile activation out somewhere in like late July or August. So yeah, within the next month or two, I could for sure see universal profiles rolling out. I think that this audit will definitely help, and like you said, if it all goes smooth, which I'm sure it will, because they've audited many times before this, then yeah, I think that the universal profiles will roll out very shortly, which is exciting, beyond
Oh
exciting.
yeah, hell yeah! I'm super excited.
Yeah,
I'm just
go
gonna
ahead.
say it one more time. I'm super jealous of the people who are gonna be at, is it Blockchance or ETHCC, for that boys club party.
That's
I'm
ECC in Paris. That's going to be an amazing time.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that. Man, I want to go. Anything
Yeah.
else you wanted to touch on?
One thing I'll say before we wrap up, just kind of circling back to the activation at ECC. So there are digital assets for the MaisonLYX wearables that have come out already. So the hat, the shirt, the sweatshirt, the white paper. So I'm wondering if that we'll get those digital assets sent to our universal profiles pretty soon, which is really, really exciting.
Yeah, that would be dope.
But
You
no,
want me to
that's
sign us off?
yeah, that's it for us today. I think it's just gonna be a short episode. Just wanted to cover the MaisonLYX announcement. But yeah, Beef, if you want to sign us off, that'd be great.
Yeah. As always, remember, none of this is financial advice. It's just a couple of dudes talking about what we love.